A thought that's occurred to me recently is that stimulants like caffeine and cocaine and methamphetamine and Adderall are almost like a secret to success for becoming wealthy. I've been watching a lot of exercise videos on YouTube, and it's generally known that if someone has a body that is crazy big, like beyond anything you would expect to see normally, that there's a good chance that the person was using steroids or some kind of performance enhancing drug. But with studying people who are financially successful, I've noticed again and again that oftentimes it'll be kind of buried, or it'll be mentioned tangentially, or like won't really be brought up that much, that the person is actually a heavy user of stimulants. So for example, random example, like Stephen King, prolific author, has written a lot of books, and I remember watching an interview that there was the guy that wrote the Game of Thrones book was asking, or maybe it was like a Twitter exchange, I don't remember, but he was asking Stephen King how he was so productive, and I don't remember the answer he gave, but it wasn't what it actually was, which was apparently Stephen King is a heavy user of cocaine, and I'm guessing that that is how he gets himself motivated to get up every day and work on his books. And likewise, I remember hearing a story from someone a couple years ago about a lady in the United States. She was originally from China, super successful, she made a ton of money, and she was a heavy user of methamphetamine. And that was how she had the energy to, or the motivation to work, for many hours on the same thing without getting bored and wanting to do something else. Cocaine is apparently widely used in the financial industry by investment bankers to work many hours without getting bored or without wanting to do something else. And there's another guy that I was trying to understand how he was successful for years, and I was learning all about his story and what happened, and the ultimate conclusion I came to is that it was because he's a heavy user of coffee. He drinks a crazy amount of coffee, a lot of coffee, and so yeah, I think it's something. It's like about the closest I can think of as a secret to success. I'm not saying it's necessary to be successful. I'm not saying it's sufficient. You have to, obviously be smart and, learn from your mistakes and know what to do. But it seems to be about as close to a secret to success for becoming financially successful that I've been able to find in all the reading that I've done. So I just thought that was an interesting idea. And it's not really, I don't think it's as widely talked about as it is, as like steroids are in the exercise and bodybuilding world. So I thought it's just something that occurred to me, something I've been thinking about recently.